Okay, so in this video, we're going to learn how to write an equation in slope-intercept form by using two ordered pairs. Now remember, slope-intercept form is y equals mx plus b. So what two things do we need to write an equation in slope-intercept form? Well, we need a slope, which is our m, and we need a y-intercept, which is our b. And so when we have two ordered pairs, what can we find? Well, we could find the slope by using the slope formula right here, which is m equals y sub 2 minus y sub 1 divided by x sub 2 minus x sub 1. If you need more practice on finding the slope using the slope formula, please see my video finding the slope using the slope formula. But I'm going to use that same formula, and the first thing we do is label our ordered pair x1, y1, x2, y2. Because remember, in every ordered pair you have an x and a y. So x1, y1, x2, y2. So I'm going to first find the slope. And so I'm just going to plug in my ordered pairs into this formula to find the slope. All right? So m equals y sub 2, which is 8, minus y sub 1, which is 4, over x sub 2, which is 3, minus x sub 1, which is 1. I simplify it. 8 minus 4 is 4. 3 minus 1 is 2. And so my slope is 2. So now I have a slope, and so now I need to find my b, or my y-intercept. So what I could do, I could take my slope and take one of my ordered pairs, plug in x and y to solve for b. It doesn't matter which ordered pair you choose. I'm going to choose the first one because it has smaller numbers. And just to change the color here to distinguish my work. And I'm doing this to find b because I already have m. So I'm going to take the slope formula, y equals mx plus b. I'm just going to pick this first ordered pair to plug in y, x, and m to find b. So my y value up here is 4. My slope is 2. My x from this ordered pair is 1 plus b. And remember, we read this as m times x. And so I'm putting parentheses around it to show that I'm multiplying. So just simplifying this, 2 times 1 is 2 plus b. Left with the one-step equation. I'm subtracting 2. And so my b is also 2. It's just a coincidence. And so now I have my b and I have my m, which is my slope, and my y-intercept. So I simply take that information and plug it in. So my equation is y equals, my slope is 2, so 2x plus my b is 2. And so I've written that equation in slope-intercept form using these two ordered pairs. Okay, so we have another problem here where we want to write an equation in slope-intercept form using these two ordered pairs. So of course, first I'm just going to label our ordered pairs x1, y1, x2, y2. And of course I need to find the slope first, so using the slope formula, m equals, so y sub 2 is 2 minus, and I also have a negative 4 in my problem here, or as a part of my ordered pair. So I have a double negative, minus in my formula, and a negative 4. So 2 minus negative 4. And then x2 minus x1 would be 3 minus 1. So 2 minus negative 4 is, of course, just using knowledge of adding and subtracting integers. I'm adding it. That would be 6 over 2. 3 minus 1 is 2. And my slope in this case is 3. Now I need to find my y-intercept. In this one, I'm going to choose the second ordered pair. And that is because I have all two positive numbers. It's just easier to deal with positive numbers than to throw in a negative. So I'm going to use the ordered pair 3, 2 to plug in for x and y to find b. Rewriting my slope-intercept form. Make sure I plug in everything correctly. So my y is 2. My slope, m, is 3. My x is 3. So both cases there are 3. Plus b. 3 times 3 is 9. Plus b. One-step equation. Subtract 9. 2 minus 9 is negative 7. The 9's cancel out. So my b is negative 7. So slope is 3. Plugging it back into slope-intercept form. Y equals m, which is 3. X. And since that's a negative 7, it will be a minus 7. Alright, so I've written this equation in slope-intercept form. Alright, so I have another set of ordered pairs here, but I actually want you to try this on your own. So take these two ordered pairs, 4, 8, and negative 1, negative 12, and write an equation in slope-intercept form using this information. So go ahead and pause the video and try this problem on your own. Okay, so you should have gotten y equals 4x minus 8. Hopefully you got the problem correct. Finding that slope first using your slope formula, we get 4. I use the first ordered pair because no negatives, and again, easier to deal with positive numbers. In both cases, my x and my slope just happen to be 4. I get 16. One-step equation, subtract 16, I get negative 8. And as always, don't forget to plug in your slope and your y-intercept to get your final equation. All right, so hopefully you got that problem correct. Thank you for learning with me.